on the show from the Women's Tech Council, and she brought with her Chantel Thompson, the CEO of DM Fashion. Glad that you're here. These two ladies have advice for us, and we've been doing this on Midday. Every third Thursday, it's our Tech Innovator series. And if you've been watching, we've talked about how to get a great idea, or maybe you have a great idea. What do you do next? That's to find people who are interested in it and who would buy your product. Now what do we do, Sid, to make money with that product?
It's a great question. So, you know, this Women Tech Council series, we're always talking about how we help entrepreneurs grow their businesses. So as you mentioned, we talked about those other segments, and today we're really focused on how do you find your customers? How do you find a lot of people who want to buy the product that you're given? I want to talk about a couple of things. One of those are the tools and technology that help you figure out if you can make money on it, and then some examples of those. So there's a couple of things. I brought a couple of tools here for you. The great thing about these tools is they're free. Now, these are great ways to track the information and find audiences.
When you're starting a company, the word free is nice.
Exactly.
You feel overwhelmed.
That's right, exactly. So the example I have up right here are Google Analytics. Anyone who has a website or an app needs to have Google Analytics, analytics.google.com. It's free. Your webmaster puts one line of code, and then we start knowing who's visiting your website. What age are those people? Where do they come from? What do they like about your site?
Do you develop your site and then use Google Analytics, or start here?
When your site goes live, the moment
when
it's
your
live.
site goes live, then
That's
you can
right.
take a peek, a closer
Then the
peek.
other thing I wanted to show you was Facebook ads. So 1.5 billion people use Facebook. Everyone uses Facebook. And Facebook has a lot of really powerful data. So the other day I was helping a company, and we wanted to figure out how to connect short-term vacation rental owners with cleaners in Orange County. And I wanted to know how many there were. So I went to Facebook ads, and I said, show me all of the people who are cleaners or maids or house cleaners in 39 miles from LA. And do you want to know how many there were?
How many?
250,000.
And you got that from Facebook.
I got
That's
it from
not
Facebook.
where I would think you would go first.
That's right, but when I'm developing consumer apps, and now I have an audience that I could say, you know, let me take my product and my message, put it in front of them, and see if they click on my ad, if they give me their email address. So it gives me this really interesting information that says, let me start validating that these are the right people who will buy my product.
It's instant
That's
feedback.
right. And for 20 bucks a day, I can run an ad to them, and instantaneously, I know about markets.
Wow.
So we want tools and technology to do that. So we brought Chantel here. She has this really great story about finding her customers over the last 10 years.
Well, and Chantel, you've been around for 10 years, so
Yes.
you've been through this process.
Yes.
How did you refine and find your customers?
So what I did is I started first designing the perfect fit swimwear for me. And so I just prototyped my body to the perfect fit swimwear. And then I shared it with 10 people, and they loved it, and it grew into a home-based business. And so then we just started doing home parties. And that's how we grew, and we financially grew for about 3 to 4 years. But as the market analysis came in and as our data came in of our sales, we were finding that we weren't growing as much as we wanted to. That we were reaching hundreds of women per week, but we needed to reach thousands of women per week if we wanted to grow and be stable. So we ended up landing a deal with Costco. And that was exciting because they were taking a chance on us too. It's a mix and match option with our company, and they had never done that in their store before. They'd always produced, you know, the top and the bottom together, and you had to buy it together. But this way, they can buy a size small, a size large. They can mix and match their sizes. And I am a perfect example. I'm a medium on top, but a small on bottom.
Women don't match. It's so true.
It's so true. No one is the perfect body type as a Barbie doll. I mean, it's just hard to find.
What advice would you give out there from all of that and what you've been through if someone's just starting their business?
I would tell them first to design a really good, viable product, something that has quality and something that's in demand and forward trend and something that's going to take it by storm. And then once you have that product, then you can go forward and you can find the different avenues that would create for a platform for you success. And in the first day of Costco, we did more than we did in a week of home shows and more than any of their road shows had done in 5 years.
DM Fashion, absolutely incredible. I love our Tech Innovator series. It gives you such great places to start. Go to our website and we'll link you to the Women Tech Council website. Go to goodforutah.com/midday. They're so great about being dedicated to helping Utah women and Utah entrepreneurs grow. You can find more information about them on our website. Sid and Chantel, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.